Hey guys, welcome back. If you saw my last few grocery hauls, you know I spent a little bit more money than I usually would in a week of groceries. So this week I'm going to try to save a little bit of money. I'm going to go through my freezer and pantry and do a sort of freezer pantry challenge. I'm going to come up with some meals out of everything that I already have. That way my grocery list is a whole lot smaller and I can save a bunch of money. So I'm going to clean out my freezer and pantry, see what all I have, and see what I can make out of it. Okay, so here is what I have in my freezer and fridge. It really doesn't look like a lot, but there's a lot of meat packed in that freezer. The fridge is mostly leftovers and stuff we're making tonight and tomorrow. So I'm just going to get started by taking everything out of the freezer to see what I have. I'm going to leave a few things in there, like some salt pork we had that we haven't used yet, some wing tips that I saved for broth, and some pre-made frozen burger patties that we really didn't enjoy, but I'm keeping them around just in case. So here I have a pound of ground beef. I know I can use that for something. I'll probably end up using that to make burritos. I also have 2 packs of thighs. One only had 2 in it for some reason, and one has 4. So I have 6 thighs that we can use for a meal, which is plenty for the 4 of us. This meat was some kind of fajita meat or something we used in a video before. I can't remember what it was, but it was some kind of pineapple something, carne asada. I don't even know. So I don't know if we're going to use that or not, but I'm writing weird fajita meat on my list, just in case we need to use it. I have half a pound of pork sausage, which isn't much, but it'll be enough for biscuits and gravy. And then I have this fully cooked spiral ham that I used not too long ago in a video. I'm going to use the rest of this to make my ham and corn chowder. I also grabbed half a pack of bacon right there that I put back in the freezer. And we have this fully cooked pulled pork that we made a while back. This is enough to use to make some pinto beans and cornbread. Some of these weren't labeled, so I had to look at them to see what they really were. We have about 7 drumsticks. We can use those for something. And then I have another half a pound of ground beef. I also have a bag of 24 Rhodes dinner rolls and almost a whole pack of hash browns, so that'll be plenty to make breakfast for dinner. I bought this box of taquitos last week. The boys ate a few of these for lunch during the week, and we have enough left to make a pan of my cheater enchiladas. If I take this corn off the cob and use the rest of this bag, that'll be enough for my chowder. And we also have about half a bag of frozen peas and a bag of green beans. And this whole box in the freezer is full of half and quarter full bags of various French fries. I don't know what we'll use those for, maybe for lunches and stuff, but we definitely don't need to buy any fries. As far as pantry items go, it looks pretty sparse. We don't buy a lot of canned goods in the first place, but we have some tomato sauce. We have a can of refried beans. Those will go with my burritos, as well as this Rico's nacho sauce. I also have plenty of chicken broth and a whole bag of potatoes. We have some black olives. We can use that to go with our burritos as well.
And we have a bottle of hot sauce we can use to make buffalo chicken. Plenty of ketchup and mustard and other random things. In this cabinet, we have a bunch of various boxes of noodles that are half full. We have a whole bag of jasmine rice, a few bags of pinto beans, and a bunch of ramen noodles. The main part of our pantry is mostly snacks and cooking things like flour, sugar, all of that. But we do have 2 packs of hamburger buns that we can use for some dinners. My produce bin in the fridge was running a little low, but I do have half a head of iceberg lettuce that we can use for burritos or anything like that. Half a red onion. I still have half a bag of sweet peppers, 1 large cucumber, and almost a full bag of carrots. So now that I know all that I have in the fridge, freezer, and pantry, I'm going to start writing down some meal ideas of what I think I can make. And I'll write down all of the ingredients I need to make them, then separate them into categories of what I already have and what I need to go buy. So I know to make the burritos, I already have ground beef, rice, and beans. And then I'll just need to buy some Velveeta cheese and green chilies to make some queso, some tortilla chips to go with dip, and some veggies for toppings. And for breakfast for dinner, I know I already have the sausage and the hash browns, so I just need to buy some eggs, maybe some fruit and pancake mix. For the cheater enchiladas, those are super easy. I already have the box of taquitos. Now all I need to get is some enchilada sauce and maybe some more refried beans to go with those. So here's my list of everything I want to make. We're going to make some buffalo chicken sandwiches with leftover chicken, and some home fries with that bag of potatoes, some beans and cornbread with the leftover pulled pork, cheater enchiladas with the taquitos with some rice and beans on the side. We're going to make some breakfast for dinner with eggs, either hash browns or pancakes, biscuits and gravy, and some fruit. Then we'll make some smothered burritos with chips and dip, and the ham and corn chowder in the crock pot with some rolls on the side. So as you saw as I wrote down my ingredients, I wrote down everything in blue that I already had in the fridge and pantry, and then in red I wrote down everything I'll need to get. So as you can see, I came up with a whole bunch of dinners for the week, and I only ended up with about 13 ingredients that I need to get from the store. So even though it didn't look like I had much in my fridge, I managed to come up with an entire week of meals with a very small grocery list. So we're going to save some money this week, and it just goes to show you that even though you don't think you have a lot of food in your house, sometimes if you just look hard enough, there are a lot of things you can make out of it. And sometimes when you make those meals out of leftover things, you find a recipe that you end up loving and it becomes a family favorite.
So I know today's video was a super short one, but I thought you guys would enjoy seeing how I plan to buy a week's worth of groceries without spending a ton of money. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to stay tuned until Friday to see the grocery haul and everything I got to make a whole week of meals. If you guys enjoyed these videos on my channel, don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.